Hey guys! So today I'm braving the wilds of my old enemy, the office workspace, so that I can give you my first impressions of temp worker assassins. So with that being said, sharpen your pencils, grab your staplers, let's dive right in.
So here we have a copy of the aforementioned asset. Let's look outside the box to try and drive at the corporate synergy before deep diving into this cutting edge product. Looking at the box shows us some artwork that really impacts us with the core intent of this product. We can see the market focus for this product is a 2 to 4 consumer base with a 45 to 60 minute time window viability, with clients under the age of 14 not advised. Manipulating the product to the reverse shows us our statement of intent, outlining our need to fulfill our important roles within this business enterprise as valued short-term employees. Whilst in said employment, we need to reach out to long-term contracts and facilitate in terminations to create user-generated content. Okay, going forward, let's unpack the product to assure quality standards have been maintained. Good. As is right and proper practice, we have our vitally important employee handbook. We will make sure to memorize this later. Overleaf, we can see a marketing dashboard with equity shares in the upper right corner. Inside, we see a concise framework with realized market research. Here we see a photo of a valued corporate asset hard at work. Yes, this meets the head office standard. Let's quickly paradigm shift these resources to an open market state. We clearly see the high quality of the brand identity. Here we can see the tools that will be instrumental in our day-to-day insourcing of work opportunities. We can see that our hard work focused testing has really paid off with this choice of yellow. As you can see, your situation will be appraised daily with these helpful bulletins, whilst supplemented with top-of-the-range equipment. A helpful note from a colleague here. Speaking of colleagues, let's meet some of your valued long-term employees now. We can see that the team building exercise of the day out with a photographer did wonders for employee morale. Just look at those smiling faces. We can clearly see how incentivized everyone is to be part of such a phenomenal team. Head office must be proud of such cross-functionality. I don't wish to divulge too many company secrets ahead of time. You may wish to see more, but I'm sure you'll get on the same page soon enough. Let's move the needle and deal with this low-hanging fruit. So here we can see the lower tier staff members. I'm sure you'll get acquainted soon enough. Your human resources representative. I'm sure you won't find much reason to see her. Moving swiftly on. Let's show you around where you'll be doing your most valued work. Whilst not exciting, the stationery cupboard is vital to day-to-day operations. Please be aware that you will be allocated supplies by your betters. Theft will not be tolerated. We'll just show you around quickly. So on your left we have the first aid area, and on your right we have research and development. Remember that you signed a non-disclosure agreement when you gained employment here. Failure to comply will land you here, the security department. Just down here and on the left is the training department. Everywhere else, I'm sure you'll find if you have reason to go there. Lastly, look around. These are your other short-term employed co-workers. Look to them to help you in the coming days. So that's all you need to know to work here. Remember your training and that you have the most important item in your employee handbook. We expect great things from you in your week here. Work hard and remember there is a 0-hour contract up for grabs for the hardest worker among you. Having now spent a week with us, let's proceed with your value statement. Here we can see the employees taking full advantage of all the fabulous facilities we have to offer here at Bureaucrat Castle. Having spent a week placing them, we feel that your worker placement skills to facilitate your acquisition of cards are most effective. The combination of what you refer to as deck building in combination with employee management was a most interesting take on your job role. However, we do need to talk about your performance at terminating key personnel contracts. When you were employed to remove these personnel from our services, we did not expect you to go above and beyond by terminating them entirely. This is some real blue sky thinking. We will not even have to pay them severance now. Good work. It seems that a couple of you have had the same idea though, so we'll evaluate your performance and see how you did. So it seems that you terminated contracts with legal, research and development, a previous contractor, one of our media heavyweights, and the head of public relations. 5 contracts in 5 days. Pretty high quality work. However, your counterparts slashed a number of contracts, more so than even you, with heads rolling in payroll, outside contractors, and general services. That in itself would not have been enough to threaten your quota. However, it seems your colleague made quite the splash in the typing pool, rocketing to a whopping 8 contract cancellations in 5 days. Quality, however, is more important to us than quantity. Your masterful handling of the media mogul has saved us so much money we can't thank you enough, while your colleague distinguished herself beautifully. I'm afraid we've had to let her go too. Congratulations, you've got the 0-hour contract. Welcome aboard. You are unsure? Well, let's see if we can persuade you otherwise. I'm sure by now you've seen the abundance of departments here at Bureaucrat Castle. This provides a whole host of variety, meaning that you'll never have 2 weeks that are the same while you are employed here. You've also no doubt by now seen the large cast of employees that you'll be working with here. Such a hard-working bunch. And don't worry, there's always plenty more to meet and get acquainted with. You seem to have a thing for stationery. Don't worry, you're not alone. Oddly enough, most of our temps these days seem to be constantly fiddling with stationery. Anyway, as you can see, we always keep our stationery cupboard stocked with a large variety of products that you can cater to your job in a number of ways. I am sure someone of your talents could get quite creative. I'm happy to say that so far all of your approaches have seemed quite balanced. As to your timekeeping, you've managed to keep within the allotted time windows. Excellent work. So it really comes down to just one question. Will you join us? After all, there's always more work to be done. I feel like there's one last thing, so let's drill down to the meat of the matter. Should you give this product your cash injection? I, for one, would certainly recommend using it as a tax write-off, if nothing else. It's a bloody job, but it's also bloody good fun, and someone has got to do it.
God, just fucking... Whatever happened to flicking elastic bands at people that you didn't like? Oh, right, folks, that's all we've got for now. It's a killing ground out there. Right. Oh no. The crew from marketing. They're making their rounds again. They've got to be stopped. I want to go see if I can downsize them a little bit. Get out while you can. Go! Run!